Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the bonus to the elders and apostles of Jim, well, Shalom to the elect. Shabbat Shalom. I was reading Proverbs and I wanted to bring out these scriptures which I feel directly, demonstrate why this man's society needs to fall. I mean, the entire scriptures really are demonstrative of why this man's kingdom doesn't work. But I just wanted to bring out these scriptures in particular. And I just wanted to show some videos to just kind of break up, and to add a bit more to demonstrate why this man's society is really just disgusting and vile. Even though we already know this, is good to be reminded of why this place needs to fall. Because you have to live life and you have to go through things, and sometimes you kind of feel the pull of the world on you, because at the end of the day, these scriptures aren't carnally profitable, even though they are in a way, because the spirit will keep you going physically, but I mean it's not carnally beneficial in the sense of it kind of pulls you away from worldly riches, and it puts you in a mind frame of seeking after spiritual riches, which is why a lot of people don't see the scriptures as profitable, because they only see it as, if it's not directly affecting my pockets, what's the use? But it really does, because when you follow these scriptures, you become more disciplined. You'll save more money. You're not smoking weed. You're not going to be a drunkard spending your money on drink and alcohol and women, so it's profitable, but you're not going to be balling out of control. And these people, they want to be in the world so much, they don't actually see the benefits of the scriptures. I mean, just these two videos alone just show you how much of a demon that this man is, and why he needs to fall, because he doesn't have a profitable kingdom. Everything that comes out of his mouth just illustrates that he is the beast man that they speak of. I'll just show this thing here quick. And it says, it comes out the womb speaking lies. And this is the same thing that got Jake, hung up, sliced up, raped, killed. And these women will turn around and try to pretend that they were oppressed with Jake, and you need to advocate for their rights alongside yours. And they in particular go for Eve, and try to use Eve to really stab that man in the back, which is just Esau in a nutshell. They'll stab you in the back, and then after they're done with you, they'll turn on each other. It's just the nature of this man. He's just completely destructive. As Jake was completely out of the way, these people turn on themselves. Which is why the scriptures go into the Lord coming back. Unless all flesh, to save flesh, otherwise there'll be no flesh left. Because this man he just destroy everything that's in his path. I mean, listen to this.
Why we need to stop using the slur straight. Hearing somebody being referred to as straight insinuates that they're normal, as lines are straight, and this can be offensive to LGBTQIA. People who are
LGBTQRA. What does the RA stand for? Raging arsehole.
LGBTQIA have it really hard and face a lot of discrimination from their counterparts. Instead, we can refer to these types of people as reproducers because it better suits their description. If you refuse to date a gay person, you're homophobic. By refusing to date somebody of a different orientation, you're not only hurting a gay person, but you're promoting homophobia in society. How do we combat this? Stop cherry-picking who you decide to date. It's the internalized homophobia for me. Why we need to stop using the slur straight.
This is why it says, the effeminate shall not be in the congregation of the Most High, because when you're effeminate, you're friggin' emotional, man. When you're emotional, you're chaotic. When you're chaotic, you're not for order. When you're not for order, everything that you says doesn't make any sense. because all order makes sense. You know, when you're for disorder, everything that comes out of your mouth is just pure nonsense. So this guy just spoke some absolute drivel. This is why it goes into, I'm gonna start with Proverbs 19:10. The light is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. So, being good, living good, having things in order is, fools don't delight in that. They don't like that. They like anarchy. And this is the servant having rule over princes. So you have this flamer coming to tell you how you should behave when this man has had rule over the earth for how long, and everything he's done has just been complete destruction. This is why the saints are crying out, man. Just looking at this man, just wafting about in his Rolls Royce and his Lamborghinis. It just fills you with absolute rage because you know these men are base, man. Probably can't even clean his house. Needs a friggin' maid to come in and do it for him. You lazy ass. This is Proverbs 19:22. The desire of a man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that have it shall be satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware, and reprove one that have understanding, and he will understand knowledge. See, Esau's a scorner, man, but you can't smite him because he'll never understand these scriptures. And it's better to be poor and to not have anything, carnally, than it is to be this man and to be a liar, because at the end of the day he's not profitable. Everything that he has is just gonna crumble because it doesn't have a solid foundation. It's based on his own understanding, and the scriptures even talk about not leaning on your own understanding. This man think he know everything, coming along telling you like, I was watching Elder Gabar's video earlier, and he was talking about how this man changes words. So now man wants to turn straight into reproducer. He wants to pervert what is normal. You know what I mean? And he wants to normalize what is perverse. So he's just completely backwards, man. I hate these people so much. What's that saying? You gotta laugh to stop from crying, because just being around these people just vexes you, man. You just gotta start laughing, man, because otherwise you wanna go out and just start punching people in their throat. Proverbs 20:21. An inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. So we're supposed to wait on the Lord, man. The Lord will recompense. And the inheritance that these people have gotten, they've got it hastily at the beginning. They stole, they raped, they murdered, they lied to get, what they had. And in the end thereof, it won't be blessed. These people don't have a blessed kingdom. Everywhere you go, you hear the poor sighing and crying, man. And it goes into the wicked. When the wicked are in rule, the people mourn, and everybody is mourning. You go outside, there's a real low spirit in the earth, man. When the sun come out, people, get all fake happy, but then when it goes away, that real spirit of how people are comes back upon them. Like all that energy is all fake. The happiness in this society is fake. It's not based on anything, that's has a foundational principle in how this kingdom is run. Everything is made up of lies. So even when people are happy, it doesn't come from a foundation of truth. So it's all temporary and fake. Proverbs 21:6. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek death. So, all these treasures that these people have, they gain by lying, and it's very temporary and fleeting. This is why they have to continue lying to keep it. These people can't tell the truth and keep their riches, because if they did, they lose all their riches. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do judgment. The way of the man is froward and strange, but as for the pure, his work is right. It is better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. You know, he's speaking about women there, but you can also apply that to Esau because it's better to be poor in his kingdom than to be with Esau and his riches, man. Because I always say this, man. To me, Esau is he's a very feminine. They're very feminine people, man. They always lie. They always do sneaky stuff. You know, even at work, you can see their character really come out because there's people at work who piss me off, but I still act professional because at the end of the day, when you behave in that way and when you're professional, everything still gets done. These people, they won't like you, so they want to close the door. They want to walk through the door and hold it open for you. You know what I mean? Just being like little bitches, man. So, like, even if I don't like someone, I'm not gonna slam the door in their face. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lock them out and force them to do certain things. But this is Esau's spirit. These people are just pure devils, man. Proverbs 21:25. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to labor. He coveteth greedily all the day long, but the righteous giveth and spareth not. The sacrifice of the wicked is abomination. How much more when he bringeth it with a wicked mind? A false witness shall perish, but the man that heareth speaketh constantly. So the desire of the slothful kill him, and these people are slothful because they're lazy as hell, man. They had that whole society built by Jake. This man hates work. That's why he separates labor into, blue collar, white collar, and these people like being white collar because, blue collar is the noting of somebody who works with their hands. They look at it as, beneath them. They want to sit in their little ivory towers, pushing buttons and making phone calls and making the whole world work while they literally just put their feet up. And ultimately, even in the kingdom, like the Israelites are going to be chilled, but they're still going to be doing the work of the Lord. They're not going to be, that's righteous work. When you're sitting there in your ivory tower and you're sacrificing your little kids and doing all of this stuff, that's completely evil, man. And nothing good is associated with anything that these people do. They're as far as I'm concerned, they're lazy, man. Even E in this kingdom, when you really watch him, there's this he looks like an Edomite, but every single time I go to work, I always see this man picking up stuff, man. And I think to myself, is this guy a Drake? Like, because Esau's spirit, to me, they don't care about nothing, man. They don't care about a goddamn thing. And you can see that in everything that they do. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are perished. So even though that these people see that their society is crumbling, and they see that they're oh oh man, I thought a friggin' bee got in the house. Even though they see that their society crumbling, they still push on, man. They still carry on with the economic. Sorry, man. I hate. This is why I hate the summer. I just hate bugs. I hate dirt, man. They see the society crumbling, but they're still pushing forward with this thing. And it's not gonna do anything good. But they're so damn stupid that they think they're gonna come they're gonna come to riches by making everybody else poor. That they wanna build something on people's dead bodies. There ain't nothing gonna good come from that. Proverbs 22:16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. So they oppress the poor. They get together in their little ivory towers. They make deals, undermining the markets and all of this stuff to increase their own wealth and their friends. These people are gonna be in dire straits, man. And I, for one, man, I can't wait for this. You get itchy hands, waiting for the Lord to come back and deal with these people, man. Proverbs 22:22. Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. For the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that sport them. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul. So it is, you see Israelites making friends with Esau. Not a good look, man. This man he's the angriest man in the world, man, and he's furious in everything that he does. When you learn his ways, you do get a snare on your soul. You be watching things telling you that pork is healthy, and that money is the answer. Money answers all things, and then you just end up condemning yourself. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, double honors to the elders and apostles of James, well, shalom to the elect, Shabbat shalom.